Hey guys, today I have the July Boxycharm Premium Bucks for you guys, and this is my not PR box. We're just gonna go ahead and jump in. So this is the one that I pay for myself. This is $35 a month, and the one that I got is $253 is my version. And I already know that my choice is going to be a duplicate from my PR, which was the orange Norvina. I'm not going to take this out. I'll show you guys the one that I got in my PR box. But what I did to switch it up was that I did a look with the purple palette today, so you guys could see what those shadows look like. But this is the Norvina Pro Volume 3. If you guys see my PR unboxing, this actually was in my PR box, and this was actually my choice. And so now I have a duplicate. And then this is the volume 1, which I used today just to kind of switch it up and show you guys a different look. Obviously with this pro palette you could do so many looks, but I also wanted to show you guys the purple one in action, and that's actually what I have on my lids if you want to see the try on portion. But I actually got this in add-ons because it was $24 and these are $60 normally, and I could not pass up that deal. So really, really good. I hope that they continue to have more of Norvina's things and Anastasia Beverly Hills in their add-ons or in their boxes, because I really enjoy their brand and I love the fact that they collaborated with Norvina for this box. Anyways, so that is $60, that pro palette. Next thing in here is the hydrating oil. This was my second choice for this box, and I was actually really impressed with this when I tried it in the try-on portion. I think this is something that I will definitely use. This is $45. Well, it's a little overpriced, but it is a really nice hydrating oil. I feel like it really just gave a nice hydration without looking super oily, and absorbs really nicely into the skin. And it's just a clear oil, so you guys will see that in the try-on portion. Next thing in here is the loose highlighter, and it's actually the highlight that I have on. It's Peach Fizz. I love the packaging on this. It's so beautiful and sparkly. Look how beautiful that is. And I love the fact that it's not like the one, like, you know, that sparkle that's like textured. This actually has like a glaze on it, so it's pretty, but it doesn't feel or lose chunks anywhere. The shade on here, it kind of threw me off. I thought it was going to be more pigmented as far as like the shade. You know how there's highlights that have a tone to them and then they almost come off like a blush? I thought that this was going to be like that, but it's not. It actually looks like it's going to be a peach, but then when you blend it out, it's a gorgeous highlight. And it just looks absolutely just beautiful on the skin. Really enjoy the formula. And then that one is $25. Next thing in here is the brow definer. I actually did try this one on because this is in the shade Ebony. I really like the fact that they took in consideration my quiz and gave me a dark shade. And yeah, I really feel like it's a beautiful, it's not like Ebony where it's like way too pitch black. It actually just blends in seamlessly with my eyebrows, and I love the shade. And this is $23, and you will see that in the try-on portion. It's the one that has like a triangular tip to it, so it's kind of like more angled like this. And yeah, so really, really nice. I really enjoy the shade that I got. And then the next thing is actually what's on my lips. This is the liquid lipstick in Sepia. I do with Anastasia Beverly Hills, the formula, or most formulas with liquid lipsticks that are matte are kind of drying. So I use a lip balm always underneath them. And this is in the shade Sepia. You'll see it in the try on portion, but what I did was I mixed it with a lighter liquid lipstick to get the shade that I have right now. So it does come off darker than what you see here in the tube right there. It comes, I thought it was gonna look a little bit more natural like this, but it does come off darker than this. So I mixed it with this one and got what I have on my lips. You could wear it alone, like if you were gonna do a light eye or, you know, something more simple, but because I had already done this colorful purple look with the volume 1, I went ahead and toned it down a little bit, especially since I'm gonna be going to work. But their liquid lipsticks are $20. If you like a matte formula, their formula is really nice. If you have drier lips, lip balm, always lip balm. And then the last thing in here I didn't try, I might use these for a look later on down the line, but these are these are super extreme lashes. Look at those. These are called Lengthy. I almost don't know if I can wear these or not because I have such small lid space from here to here. This distance is sometimes if I wear really long lashes, when I open my eyes, like they'll literally look like I killed a bird and put them on my eyes because it'll literally touch my eyebrow, and I don't really like the way that looks. I like more for a lash to look full, but you know, stay within this space, if that makes any sense. So sometimes if they're way too long, it just covers like my whole eye look, and then it looks like this and it covers my eyebrow. But these are $12, and yeah, I'll try to trim them down and see what they look like on, but I'm not sure if these are my cup of tea. We'll have to play around with them. But since I am about to go to work, I didn't bother putting them on because yeah, I'm not gonna go to the hospital looking like whoa. And yeah, that is it. We're gonna go ahead and jump into the try on portion now. For the try on portion, we're gonna go ahead and try the hydrating oil from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I've never tried this before, so this will be my first time, but this was actually my choice. And I'm just going to, so it's a clear oil. I'm just gonna put a few drops. And it does have an oil kind of smell to it, if that makes any sense. It has like one of those, what's it called? Like, I don't know, like those natural oil smells to it. And it is super hydrated. I don't know if you guys can tell right there on my skin. You can just kind of see a glow to it. And I got something in my eye. Yeah, you can definitely see, but I like the fact that it doesn't feel like super greasy. It really absorbs really nicely into the skin. I would actually even use this to water down foundations if I needed to, because it's so nice and hydrating. Oils are really nice to like water down foundations and like make them a little bit more runny if they're too thick. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on my foundation, but so far I'm really impressed with this oil. It feels really nice on the skin. A good start. Next product that I'm gonna try is this loose highlighter. This is in the color Peach Fizz, and oh my god, that packaging is so cute. And let's see what this baby looks like. It looks pretty pigmented. If you see there, it's like a peach shade, and I'm just gonna take a little bit of it because it looks so pigmented and apply a tiny bit on top. Okay, so it's not way too peachy. I thought it was gonna come out like way more pigmented as far as the shade goes. So it does come out as a highlighter. It is a very pretty highlighter. I'm surprised because I expected it to be kind of like more of a blush instead of a highlighter, but it actually, even though it does have this peachy shade to it, it does come out as a really gorgeous highlight. Next thing I'm going to do is fill in my eyebrows a little bit. I have already tried this pencil in taupe, which was what came in my PR box, but they actually sent me ebony, which is really nice because that's part of what I filled out on the quiz, is that I do have dark eyebrows. And it's nice to see that, you know, the shade that I got sent does correlate with that. So I'm just gonna fill them in just a tiny bit with this shade Ebony. And just very nice and subtle. I like the fact that even though it's black, like an ebony color, it just blends in really nicely with my own natural hairs. Okay, so for the eyes, I know that I picked this one, but because in my PR box, this one already came, I thought I would go ahead and play with the purple one so that way you guys can see a a look with this one, and that way it doesn't look, you know, it doesn't seem repetitive from the other one. And I think I'm gonna do more of a natural look. I'm on my way to work this morning, and I think I'm gonna use some of these browns and some of these more subdued shades. So let's go ahead and jump in. I already have a primer on my lids. First shade that I'm going to go into is going to be, I think it's C4. So we're gonna go into C4 just very lightly and apply that as a transition shade. And these shades you wanna be super light-handed with. These palettes are really super pigmented and you can definitely go overboard from the get-go. And I think I'm gonna go for more of a purple look. Next shade that I'm gonna use, the first shade that I used was C4. Now I'm going into B4, and we're just gonna apply this to the outer half of our eye and just blend that in. And then as my lid shade, I'm gonna take my finger and go into D2, which is this gorgeous purple. And that is gonna be my main lid shade. And then lightly underneath my eye, I'm gonna put C4 again, which was the one that I used all over the crease. And then for the inner corner, I'm gonna go into A1, which is this gorgeous lilac, and pop that in there. And for my waterline, I think I'm gonna go in with the ColourPop, what is this, Amethyst Hour, and pop that in the waterline. Okay, before I finish everything else off camera, I'm gonna go ahead and try the lip product, and this is in the color Sepia. It looks dark. I don't know why they sent such dark colors. Let's see what this looks like. Oh God. I would definitely mix this with something else, but that is what the shade looks like. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take another lighter shade and mix it with this and try to make my own color so that this is a little bit more wearable for work today. And here is my finished look. I did tone down the lip, mixing it with a lighter liquid lipstick. And then I also used the Anastasia Beverly Hills mascara that came in my other box. I love the volume that it gave my lashes. And overall, I really enjoy the whole look. I love the combination of them doing like the collaboration with Norvina and Anastasia Beverly Hills because I love their products. So I think that this was an amazing collaboration. As always, I will put the total value around here. And yeah, let me know what you guys thought. What were your choices? And I'm happy with my box this month. I do have a duplicate palette, but I could always use it for a giveaway or give it to a family member as a gift. So I don't have any issues there. Anyways, let me know how you guys like this month's box. And yeah, there wasn't much difference between my PR and my choice. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, for subscribing. If you're not subscribed, hit that little red button. You can also follow me on my social media, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.